It's been a while since I've done YouTube videos. I had a pretty crazy last half of my pregnancy with pregnancy complications. I just decided to take some time off doing YouTube videos, just trying to simplify things during that time. Right now, I'm on my way to a chiropractor appointment. I'm in an era right now where I'm trying to start really taking care of myself again, because ever since September of last year with my pregnancy, I was on pelvic rest. I couldn't really do a lot of things I normally do. There's been a lot going on as to why I feel like I need to go to a chiropractor. I'll share more of that after I'm done with the appointment. So I just got done with my chiropractor appointment. I grabbed one of my favorite meals here. Shout out Country Eatery. So I went and saw a chiropractor that specializes in C-section healing. I feel like my recovery for my C-section has been a lot harder for me than my natural births with the boys. So I've kind of just been on a mission right now to figure out why my recovery and healing process post C-section has been so much more of a struggle for me. And I've been using ChatGPT a lot. ChatGPT has literally been my best friend figuring out what's going on, and it's given me a lot of good advice, honestly. One of the most confusing parts about my recovery this time around has been weight gain. With all my pregnancies, I've gained around 25 to 30 pounds, which is very normal for me because I've always been a pretty naturally thin person, and I've always lost my baby weight pretty quickly with breastfeeding. This time around, it was kind of the same as my boys. Around 2 months postpartum, I think I had lost 20 pounds. So I was almost back to my pre-baby weight, which is normal for me. Like, I definitely don't try to like cut things or anything because I'm breastfeeding and I'm trying to give the best nutrients for my baby. Now that I'm 4 months postpartum, I've actually gained 15 pounds back. I've never really fluctuated much in my weight or dealt with this before. So it's mostly been in my belly area. I've been noticing I'm just gaining more weight. And I'm all about body positivity and loving and accepting our bodies postpartum, because honestly, like, I'm just so grateful for my miracle baby girl. But I just know that something is off in my body. I feel like there's something hormonally off. And I know that after birth, they told me that I was still anemic because I was anemic during my pregnancy. I don't eat a ton of meat. I'm pretty pescatarian. I would say I do eat a lot of fish. I just have never been a big meat eater. ChatGPT was telling me that it could be why I'm fatigued and I should probably get blood work done. Another thing I've struggled with is really heavy periods postpartum. My last period, I actually threw up and I got a migraine, and it's just been a lot more intense than what is normal for me. I also just want to get back to how I feel good and feel normal, because I do feel sluggish, I feel fatigued, and I feel like there's something off, and I've noticed it, and I haven't really felt myself since when I was pregnant. But anyways, the chiropractor that I saw gave me a lot of really good advice. She's basically having me do a completely different diet than I've ever done. It's not really like a diet, but she's just having me eat differently, I guess. She's also helping me with my incision to really try to get everything to come together in my core, because that can be contributing to weight gain. I'm gonna be doing the chiropractor's protocol, as well as I'm gonna go to my OB and get blood work done and see what she says, if I'm still anemic, or maybe if there's anything off with my thyroid or anything. I just kind of want to have a better picture, as well as I am doing like a postpartum core recovery program. So yeah, I'm not going on any specific diet to like cut out anything. I still really want to just be really healthy and be eating good foods and enough foods to protect my milk supply. And I'm more trying to figure out what's going on hormonally to balance everything out, to regulate everything, and to give my body the nourishment and healing that it needs. If anybody else is in a similar place or has any advice, I'm an open book, because I'm just learning about all the things that could be going on. So yeah, let me know any thoughts that you might have in the comments. So I got blood work drawn the other day, and I'm just going to the doctor right now to go over my results. So I'm just waiting for my OB, and doctor's offices are always so cold. I have to bundle up. they brought me a little heater because I'm cold. So I got a few of my blood work results back, and one of them is like the sex binding goblin hormone. I might be getting that wrong, but the sex binding hormone I guess I have is elevated. And so my doctor just put a note and she said could be mild PCOS. And I'm like, wait, what? I really hope I don't have PCOS. But me and ChatGPT have been chatting. And ChatGPT is saying that it can be normal for it to be elevated when you're breastfeeding. So really hoping that it's just that. And then another thing that was low in my blood work is my iron stores. I was low iron in my pregnancy, and I guess I still have some low iron. It sounds like everything else looked good, but I'm gonna go over results now. But she did things like the thyroid and autoimmune and all those type of things. I'm curious what she's gonna say. Crossing my fingers that I don't have PCOS because that would suck. I just got done with my appointment. I feel so much better because I found out that my hormone that was elevated was actually only elevated because I was ovulating the day that I went in. We found out because she asked me where I was at on my cycle, and then I told her I started my period today. It was 2 weeks ago while I was ovulating. So I'm glad about that. My OB has referred me to an acupuncturist and a pelvic floor therapist and also a gastroenterologist. She's like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and I don't think Western medicine can help you right now. I just love my OB because she's so open-minded. And the reason why she wants me to see a GI doctor is she was saying like a lot of times even like female hormones in your body from being pregnant with a girl can cause changes in like your gut and like what your body even tolerates. Maybe it could be gluten or something that I'm putting in my system that my body isn't tolerating or absorbing that it used to. She was just saying that she feels hopeful that maybe, you know, alternative medicine can be helpful for me. Hopefully this will be helpful. Hi, cutie. Walking and just getting moving first thing in the morning feels so good. I don't know if any other breastfeeding moms feel the same way, but in the mornings I have a very limited time until I'm so hungry from nursing throughout the night. I'm just gonna walk home and go get some breakfast at a nearby little cafe right now. Sweet little cutie girl fell asleep. I'll probably leave her at the house with Josh and run and get some breakfast. It's just cute. It's new here and it's my favorite to go to. Amazing. Okay, wow, this looks amazing. Genuinely the best matcha I've ever had. So good. It has mango and coconut, and then I also got the green goddess toast. That was really good. Oh my gosh, I was literally just driving and I almost hit a turtle that was gonna run into the busy highway. So I pulled over and picked up the turtle. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Aww.
I think actually I know some neighbors down the road that have some of these, so we'll see if it's theirs. I'm just making a little space for him.
So we just did some research, and I guess this is a tortoise from Africa. A tortoise, however you say that. I think it's somebody's pet around here, and some of our neighbors down the road have a lot of pets. So I'm gonna go see if they're missing a baby tortoise. Oh, and the boys are already calling it their baby tortoise. We all have a little soft spot for this baby tortoise already, and it's only been like 10 minutes. Josh created some shade with that box over there, and the boys put out some water and buckets for the tortoise. Right there.
Baby tortoise love eating leaves.
Oh. I just wrote this little note in case they're not home. Oh, so cute. Went to the neighbor's house and they were not home, so I left a note in the mailbox Looks like they might be out of town. Hopefully they get our note soon. But I know the boys wouldn't mind playing with the turtle for a few days. Little cutie girl just chilling. Josh just took the kids to the park and I was gonna make a little protein shake since I found out that I am still anemic. I'm really trying to get in more protein. So my go-to protein smoothie recipe is like a peanut butter chocolate smoothie. Always hit the spot. So I put in frozen bananas, coconut milk, all natural peanut butter. And then I also put in this Oat Mama protein powder. I'm pretty much almost out of this because I have this literally every day. Then I also like to put in a little bit of cold brew to give it kind of like a mocha-y flavor, I guess. Put in tons of ice. I like my smoothies really thick, so I put in lots of ice. Also, that Oat Mama protein powder has like all this good stuff in it with your milk supply. So good. She fell asleep, so it's the perfect time for me to do a little workout. So with the C-section, they cut through all your nerves, and so it's really important to like make sure your core comes back together. So I've been doing Madeline Moves postpartum core recovery program. The workouts I've been doing are pretty gentle, but it really helps, I guess, your core come back together after having like a major surgery. Finished up with the core recovery program. It's just like about 30 minutes a day so far. And since I was on pelvic rest throughout my pregnancy, I really feel like I need to get my core recovered and strengthened. Hopefully this will pay off. Right now, I feel like I should go check on the tortoise. I feel like I'm thinking about the tortoise now and checking on Capri too. I wanted to document my postpartum belly right now. This is honestly how bloated my belly is. There's my belly, so definitely still could pass as pregnant, honestly. I love when people normalize postpartum bodies because it helps me feel better. And I also wanted to share for my own self so I could kind of document my progress. So this is what my body looks like. I also feel like I need to do some sort of like disclaimer because it's not like I'm really unhappy with my body. I would do it all over again to have my baby. I'm just trying to be healthy and heal properly, and I am not like rushing myself. I'm trying to take things slow. And my main reason to document my journey is just to help other girls not feel so alone. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on but still to be healthy and to not stress myself out and to also just enjoy this time with my new baby. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I'd love to hear any of your thoughts or advice in the comments, and I hope you have an amazing week.